What's going on, guys? Long time no see. It's definitely been hard to make videos out here in Albuquerque ever since we moved, but we're gonna head out today and try to hit up this little spillway that we got that runs into the Rio Grande. And I was down here last week fishing some Ned rigs, but we're gonna try some carp fishing because I saw a ton of carp down here in this little channel that runs out of this wastewater plant. So I know it sounds a little funny, but guys, in Albuquerque, there's not much places to fish besides the Rio Grande. It's kind of dried up, but this little spillway here, it's like a little channel that has a lot of carp in it, and that's what we're heading for today. And I know it looks like we're suited up to go hunting, but mosquitoes eating me up. But man, I'm excited to get out here because I haven't caught a fish since leaving Missouri, and it's been tough, guys. Believe me, not being able to fish, it leads to a lot of, I guess, depression in a way when you're used to fishing every single day. So hopefully we can get out here and catch some today, and that's going to kind of relieve some of that depression we've had since we haven't been able to catch any smallmouth and just other types of bass like that. But guys, I'm super excited today. Come with me. We're going to see if we get on them. I can't promise anything, but we're going to try. And carp put up a heck of a fight, so I'm looking for a really good fight out of some of these fish. All right, guys, let's head out to this little spillway, see if we can get it done. Guys, if you have fishing spots that are kind of a ways away from the road or a long ways away from where you parked, try taking a bike. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of time off of that walk, and it's not that difficult if you don't carry a lot of gear. But I have a backpack on, carrying just 2 rods today, and we're making it work. So this ride's about a half mile down this little trail, and the last time I walked, not knowing how far this was going to be, so yeah, learn from that mistake. All right, we're almost here already, and I have been riding a bike for probably 2 or 3 minutes. This is it. We have a wastewater plant that feeds out into the Rio Grande down here, and this is a great spot to catch carp. So I'm still trying to get used to the area and kind of where the good spots are. Dang. All right, guys, I think we're gonna start out throwing some corn, and I just pretty much found just a regular kind of a circle hook just laying around the garage here. We're just going to kind of load this up with some corn, and I might actually chum the water with some corn as well. And then yeah, hopefully we get a bite from some of these carp. The other day when I was down here, they looked like it was quite a few decent sized carp, so that's what I'm kind of hoping for today. Get on some of them things. So this corn I'm using, I didn't have time to run to the grocery store or anything, so we had some corn on the cob the other day, and I just kind of cut some off it. Hopefully this works. Hey, hopefully they like this more. This was on the smoker. Might have some extra flavor to it. I'm just gonna try to hide this hook as much as possible with this corn before we start throwing it out there. I'm gonna throw this out there just like it is before I chum the water any. I can already see the carp just kind of swimming around down here. Well, I thought I grabbed the ugly stick. I actually grabbed the quantum throttle. This quantum throttle does really good though with big fish. I caught that huge catfish the other year with it. Problem I keep running into is getting all stuck in these rocks. Daggone it. All right. I'm just gonna kind of let that sit. I'm not gonna try to pull on it or anything. Yeah, I was pretty confident they took it. Then I think we chummed the water for some carp though. just seen a carp splash. I don't know if it took off after it or what. And guys, I'm literally using the same setup as I use for the river, because we still have our smallmouth rods here. That's what I call them. But hey, fluorocarbon leader with a, oh, we got one biting on it. Might have just took it. That was it. Sometimes I'll pluck at it like that, and if it was stuck under a rock, I'd pluck it free. We're gonna switch over to bread. See if this gives us any better luck. So I'm gonna ball it up this way, that way it sinks a little bit better. Oh, look at this bite right there. Did. All right, so we had a couple bites on that bread, but I'm gonna pack this really hard on this hook. Let's see if we go after this again. Something took it a second ago. I don't know if it was just bluegill biting on it or what. So we're only fishing with one rod today because in the state of New Mexico, they have a one rod rule unless you buy the additional rod, but I didn't even know about that. So we're just gonna do one rod today. That's why I'm just sitting here holding this thing like an idiot. I see it's a carp. It ain't too big. Fairly close to the bread. Hopefully it comes in and gets it. At this point though, I ain't feeling too confident about it. There we go. Got us a big one right here. Let's tighten this drag up. There we go. It's going upstream here. There we go. Of course, I'll leave the net up there. Oh, shit. Broke the line off. Should have got the net. All right. Bring in the net next time. Right here. That was a decent little carp though, for here. All right, I guess it's carp fishing lesson number 1 right there. Use a net. But I think what helped the hook up the best was just using a small piece of bread. All right, we got one messing with it. There we go. Running right at us now. Got the net this time though. That's a pretty good one. In that net. You don't want to get in the net. There we go. Oh yeah. It's a really good one for here. Heck yeah. All right. Look at that. That's a pretty nice carp. There we go. You guys, look at this nice carp here. Pretty nice little carp for here in Albuquerque. All right. Let's get this thing back. All right, let's go get this dude back in the water. There he goes. All right, hopefully you like this little fishing trip we took out to this little spillway. I want to show you guys kind of what we have to work with out here in Albuquerque. Well, we have these little creeks that run alongside the Rio Grande, and this runs for miles and miles, pretty much the whole length of Albuquerque. And these are kind of little spillways and drains that kind of help the flooding and things like that. But they actually stock this with trout. And I know we didn't fish for trout today, but maybe in the future, come out here, do some fly fishing or something like that and try to get on some trout. But they also have channel cat. They say they have bass. I've tried for some bass in here, but haven't caught anything yet. But right now it's still really muddy because we've had a ton of rain. But they call these clear ditches or clear ditch fishing, but it hasn't been the case the whole time I've been here in Albuquerque because it's rained pretty much the whole time. But we haven't really got to try that much. But hopefully you like that little channel we kind of fished today. Got on 2 carp. I know that's not a lot of fish, but hey, it was my first time trying carp out here. And that's the first time I've fished for carp in years and years. It's probably 15 years since I've fished for carp. And we kept it simple, used just some bread. We started out with corn, but it didn't really work too well because all the rocks, it kept getting hung up. But we switched over to that bread and we got hooked up on 2. One self-released itself because I was dumb and didn't use a net, but the other one we got in, it was a pretty nice one too. But guys, hopefully you like this stuff. I know we haven't posted a video in a long time, besides some of the fishing shorts we've actually posted, but those are just kind of reels and stuff from previous videos I've made. So if you like some of those shorts, check out some of my other videos on my main page. You might like some of those as well. But I found a couple lakes. Blue Water Lake, they have a lot of tiger muskie. We're gonna be trying to go out there probably during the springtime. I don't know if we'll make it out there before the end of the year, but they have a lot of tiger muskie. They actually stock it with tiger muskie. So that's pretty exciting. I've never actually caught a muskie and got it to the shore. I have caught one and it kind of got off, but super excited about that. And we have Cochiti Lake, which is just short of Santa Fe. And it's about an hour drive from here, but I know they have a lot of smallmouth. So we're looking to get the kayak up there whenever I'm actually free. You know, work's been kind of busy, but we're gonna get up there, try to hit up some smallmouth and pike. So really excited about that as well. So guys, if you like videos like this, I know this one wasn't the most exciting, but keep tuned and we'll be putting some more videos out in the future. And we have a ton of videos on the main page. I want to say upwards of almost 200 videos related to fishing. So if you like this kind of stuff, please stick around, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. Turn on the notification bell. That way you can get posted of when I do upload a video. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys later.